I pretended to be someone's girlfriend for 10 seconds. That was all it took to ruin my life. The lecture hall was already half asleep when the professor glanced at her tablet. Beckett Rowe? Silence. Then I lifted my hand like I belonged there. Professor Rowe's eyes flicked up sharp, amused. Huh, I could have sworn Beckett would. I let out a long, tragic sigh like I'd been practicing for an Oscar. I'm his girlfriend. He's sick. I'm here to take notes so he doesn't fall behind. A few people snorted. Someone behind me whispered, no way. Professor Rowe nodded slowly, like she was filing my soul into a cabinet. Okay, cute. Then she smiled, way too sweet to be harmless. Don't leave after class, she said. You're coming with me. We're going to go meet your boyfriend. I didn't have a lot of classes that semester, which meant I had a lot of time to be broke in creative ways. So I took gigs. There was this campus group me called NU Side Hustles where people posted stuff like, need someone to wait in line for concert tickets. Looking for a girl to pretend to be my ex so my mom stops praying. We'll pay $40 for someone to sit through my 3-hour lecture and send notes. That last one? My kind of business. That afternoon, someone posted, need notes, 3 back-to-back lectures, Biggie Hall, easy professor, $60. I replied before my brain could warn me, I got you. They messaged me the class info, room number, and the name, Beckett Rowe, plus a few instructions. Just send pics of slides plus notes. Don't talk, don't get noticed. Perfect. I showed up early, slid into a seat near the middle, pulled out my laptop, and even opened my English assignment like I was a responsible citizen. I'd heard the professor for this class was some friendly older guy who barely took attendance. No attendance equal sign, no questions. No questions equal sign, easy money. The bell rang, and a woman walked in. Not a friendly older guy. A woman with that calm, I will end you politely energy. She set her designer tote down, opened her laptop, and started loading the slides like she owned the building. I double-checked the room number. I checked the time. I checked the course title again. Everything matched. I leaned toward the girl next to me and whispered, isn't this class taught by a dude? She looked just as confused. Yeah, it was. Maybe they swapped last minute? Professor Rowe cleared her throat. Professor Shaw had a personal emergency, she said. I'm filling in today. Then she held up her tablet. Let's do attendance. My stomach dropped so hard I swear it hit the basement. Attendance. Of course. I pulled up the message again and stared at the name like it might save me. Beckett Rowe. I raised my hand with the confidence of a woman who makes terrible decisions and commits to them fully. Professor Rowe stared at me, then at her roster, then back at me, her brow furrowed. I thought Beckett Rowe was a guy. I froze, then looked at the girl beside me with my eyes screaming for help. She nodded slowly. He is. He's kind of famous here, basketball captain. Oh my god. Okay, think Kala, lie better. I softened my face and put on my most wounded girlfriend voice. I'm his girlfriend. He's sick, like flu sick. He didn't want to miss class, so he asked me to take notes. Professor Rowe's mouth twitched like she was trying not to laugh. She said. Got it. I relaxed for exactly half a second. Then she added, still smiling, don't leave after class. I want to ask you something. That smile was a warning label. The rest of class, I couldn't absorb a single word. All I could think was, I am about to get this boy murdered by his professor. During the break, I did what every American college student does before making any moral decision. I panic Googled. I pulled up the university website, found her profile, then searched her name, Professor Maris Rowe, Department Leadership. On Rate My Professor, someone literally wrote, she can smell a lie. Great. I messaged Beckett. Callie, hey, you might be in trouble. Beck, did she catch me? Callie, I think so. Also, it's not the chill male professor today. It's a strict lady. Finally, Beck, not a big deal. That was not comforting. That was the sentence someone says right before the building explodes. I decided if I was going to pretend to be his girlfriend, I should at least know something about him besides the fact that he was apparently hot and athletic and allergic to responsibility. So I asked around quietly like a spy. What I learned was,